This is FE Peer Review. The date is August the 1st, 2025. Eric Dubay lies to his fans. So I was watching a video by Sir Sick. He was doing a video about Eric Dubay. I'll put the link in the description. That alerted me to Dubay's video. We'll go over there. I'm not going to play his video, but I'm going to show you an image from it. Right here in the center of the screen, there's a house on the distant shore 3 miles away. Dubay got out his trusty Nikon P1000 and zoomed in on it, and you can see, apparently, it looks like you can see the distant shoreline. The house is 3 miles away. He said he was 3 feet above the waterline. Later in the video, he zoomed back, and we can clearly see the waterline in front of us here, which means that he's a good 8 or 10 feet back from the shoreline. He's probably at least a foot above the waterline. The base of the tripod is probably at least a foot above the waterline. His tripod is probably not 3 feet high. That's a little on the low side. Somewhere between 3 and 4 is more typical. I'll say 3.5. So between a 3.5 foot high tripod and being at least a foot above the waterline, that puts him in at least 4.5, probably closer to 5 feet above the water, even without considering refraction. That gives you a hidden height of 0.08 feet. What's that? That's 1 inch. 1 inch of hidden height. So basically, you should be able to see the opposite shore, even without refraction. And with refraction, it's even less. It's down to a 1/2 inch. So Eric is claiming we shouldn't be able to see the opposite shore on a globe Earth. He's misrepresenting his numbers, and he's basically lying, blatantly lying to his fans, who of course are happy to listen because they like the message. Doesn't matter whether it's true or not, it's what they want to hear. I did leave a comment on Eric Dubay's video here. I'll be interested to see if he allows that comment to stay or whether he decides to block it. I wrote, Eric Dubay is clearly back several feet from the shoreline, basically the information I just shared with you all. Dubay needs to be honest about his own observations. I'm pointing this out simply because I want it to be clear that I did inform Eric Dubay about the problems in his video. And then I also added, in fact, Bob Shafto is doing exactly the kinds of observations Dubay says we can do. Shafto has put many such observations up over the last week, I meant to write weeks, looking over a body of water about 11 miles long with a few good landmarks along the way. His results are interesting and worth noting. If you're watching this because you're seriously interested in these questions, then check out Shafto's videos. Once you've done that, if you'd like to learn a bit more about Dubay, Google Dubay WordPress Hitler. I'll be putting a link to Bob Shafto's channel in my description of this video. Incidentally, if you Google Eric Dubay WordPress Hitler, the first thing that comes up is a WordPress blog that belongs to Eric Dubay. And I won't go into the details here, but I would encourage anybody who would like to know more about the thoughts and character of Eric Dubay to go there and read that. You'll also find at the bottom of that blog post links to a few others that are related. Now, I think I have said all that needs to be said about Eric Dubay. And if you're somebody who is interested in him, I would caution you to be very careful. And on that note, I'll just ask you to please leave a thumbs up if you found this video worth watching. A comment is always welcome, and if you haven't subscribed, I always welcome new subscribers. Have a great day. Bye-bye.